Hello everyone, this is Generation Quit, and today we're here with fresh content instead of rehashed compilations. I'm sorry for that, but that's just what happened after you've been working for like insane amounts of hours, and then you went off to celebrate midsummer with your girlfriend's parents. But now we're back with some new content, and this is as someone wanted to have the monk in Battlegrounds. So I have 1.5 Battleground because in the first one, Abrati Basam Basin, sorry for the French. I don't know, that's just a weird tick that I have. In the Ratti Basin, like for halfway through the match, like everything disconnected and everyone got kicked out of the game. So I only have I had like half there, and I was like, I need to play one more. So I got one more in the, I think it's called Silver Shard Mines. Yeah, I think so. And that one actually was quite a nice match to see. Could really feel like the power of a monk. And yeah, after these 1.5 match, I really felt like, where is a monk strong, where is a monk weak? And obviously it's the same old, same old. I can just tell you in advance, like, it's the same old, get focus, you die. Get CC'd, you die. Like, get attacked by 2 or 3 range, you die eventually. Although you have to say that you die really slowly. And you can still do a shitload of damage, but the reason why you die really slowly is, as you will see in the second game, when I look at the match, the stats, that you just don't, you just heal yourself so much that you don't die. So you can just like constantly heal yourself, and especially with the talent that I picked right over. Where is it? Where is that talent? Gift the mist. Gift the ox has up to a 60% increased chance to trigger based on your missing health. When you're in a battleground, you have a shitload of attacks hitting you when you're low HP, so those orbs, sometimes you have like that, those orbs just start popping out of you like crazy. And that's when this talent really shines, and you can just like pick up all of them and like regen like half HP, it's insane. So yeah, enough talk, let's get into the gameplay. So I wanted to go to the blacksmith first, but then people all went to the mine, so I was like, okay, let's just follow them around. And here's like one of the big problems for like monk is like if you get just attacked by a lot of ranged, and you like it's like you're just stuck between like fires everywhere. It's like you can't go anywhere. You try to kill like something, but it's like if there's like two ranged in you, especially like ones that slow you all the time, like that mage, it's like you're just sitting there like, oh my god, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't do anything. So that's like one of the weaknesses, but that's like the weaknesses of every melee in general. It's like several range, like 2 or more, just sitting there, and like you're like, which one should I go to? And you're like, no, I don't know which one I'm supposed to go to, and then you die. So here I just opt into defending the blacksmith because I feel like that's where I'm the most useful as a tank, because it's the most central objective. So if people are trying to take it, I can hold out fairly long unless there's like several people coming at me like at the same time focusing me hard. So I can keep out long enough so that we can hold it. Because it's like for me in the Arati Basin, the central blacksmith is the most important. It's the one where I went to go at the start, but people didn't want to go there. So, but now that I finally got it, I'm gonna defend it. Just kill everyone that's is coming close. And I noticed before in the damage meets that this warlock was on the top of the damage. I'm like, let's go focus this guy so he can't do damage on our team. I think he's also the last one left, so that's just a coincidence. But black to the blacksmith because I need to defend it. Nice thing is that they don't have rogues. I think I'm gonna check it like soon, or I checked it before. So like I'm checking if they have rogues, so that or feral druids, so that they can't set up. And if they can't set up, that means that when you have the game on ultra, you can see just everyone moving around, like at distances. Even when you just need to have distances and to see people there, objects, so that you know exactly where they're coming from. Which means that you can see this guy moving here. And I'm just waiting now to see where they're going.
It is too far away. I need to get closer.
So here I'm like, oh, it feels kind of nice, and I'm suddenly bomb dead. I was like, oops. And then I looked at the death recap, and I was like, okay, that's the mortal strike. Shit, that hit. It's like I still didn't really know what killed me there because I didn't look at it properly, but holy shit, I died a lot quicker than I expected. And that's the thing. It's like, as I said before, and like I think it was in one of my other videos, it's like sometimes if Brewmaster monk, if you don't pay attention to your health and they nuke you, you die really quickly. And it's like you really need to play around with your stagger, and you need to have like a good eye on your cooldowns and your stun and your CC to keep yourself alive. And if you don't do that, then what just happened there happens, and you die instantly, like boom, dead. And you have to like just quickly take that back so that they have to recap it later.
Is too far away. I need to get closer.
So still defending the blacksmith. From all the enemies. I like the transfer actually on that guy. I haven't seen that one before, so it looks kind of cool. It's just cool because it looks unique. And here the game disconnects and throws us all out. As you can see here. Here we all just get disconnected. And here's the second battleground. So what I opted for in this game of this battleground is that use the tank strength. Like either keep people busy or keep them busy long enough that you capture the point. For example, when you're gonna see it later, when I see that the card is near the objective and I can see that they're going for it, I'm just gonna sit on the objective and they can't capture it away from me. And it just keeps on rolling, so it just keeps on rolling like in Alliance's favor towards the objective, and then we get it. Like the monk survivability here, this game was just for me about surviving. And I just happened to do a shitload of damage as well. But it was just for me for surviving. It's like, this is just a capture game, and like they were too busy fighting, like what people standard say, like, oh, too busy fighting in the middle. And yeah, I managed to use that in our favor this time. Just keep people busy, keep their healer busy, so they couldn't put pressure everywhere. And like the rest of the team was also playing like really good. So yeah, my strategy worked out because I wasn't trying to fight on my own. Well, I was fighting on my own most of the time, but I was keeping so many people busy at the same time that the rest of our team could do what they needed to do. So here I saw that my one of my teammates was working their way through one of the enemies here, so I came over to help capture the card, score some points. It's nice thing is that guard also works on like the nearest friendly, so I could keep this guy a little bit longer alive by guarding him. As you can see me do here, so you can see there he also gets guard. And now I can see that, like, now he's dying. And now what I talked before is gonna happen. I can see that they want to go for it, and it's almost there. But I'm just gonna. I don't think they could have captured that even. But I'm just gonna not let. Well, they could have actually. But see, because I just stand on it and stand there long enough, they can't take it, and we get the points for it. And look how many people are here now. They are completely wasted now because they're just, okay, you killed me, so what? It's like, I don't care. It's like I literally don't care because it means that we just get more pressure elsewhere on the map, and they just wasted 5 people killing me when there was nothing there left to get. Oh, and here I coincidentally look at the damage meter. You can see that I'm really high up, which is really nice. It's like I feel like Monk and tanks in general just do a little bit too much damage and healing, but it's fun to play at least. And there's weaknesses, but I think the weaknesses need to be a little bit more. You need to be a little bit weaker. But so far, it's like I'm not gonna complain because it feels really nice to play. And here once again I'm making good use of the power of being a brewmaster. Well, just a tank in general, but especially with the brewmaster because of my self-healing, that I just sustain through all of this. And I just managed to sustain long enough, and I managed to actually kill someone there, and that makes it cap slower. I managed to just sustain long enough to make the objective just go in as alliance. As you can see here, it just managed to go in. And this is exactly what I want to do this game. And now the exact same thing as before is gonna happen. Look at how many people they're committing here to kill me. It's like, sure, I'm really annoying, but is it worth committing so many people just to kill me? It's like 5. And there's one person there running away. So it's like 5 people, over 6 people on this side of the map. It's like, this is exactly what you want to do as a tank. You just want to be super annoying and like playing on the objective. And like Brewmaster feels, it's like you don't really need a healer. It's like that gift the Ox is keeping you alive so well. It's like you don't really need a healer because they need a lot of people to kill you. Because of that Ox. It's just amazing. So as you can see here, the only thing I'm doing is just keeping the healer busy and like an extra person. So it's like me as on my own is keeping 2 people busy, which means that they are spending 2 people on me, whilst the rest of our team, again, like I said before, is doing stuff. So that feels really nice. And here I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna die anyway, and I'm trying to run away, and then eventually I die in the most stupid way ever. So yeah, and that brings us to the end of the gameplay, and as you can see, I died in the most stupid way, just before we won. And I'm gonna look at the damage and healing meters, so you're gonna see how well Brewmaster Monk played in this game in particular. So as you can see, the Monk was really potent in Battlegrounds, and I really enjoyed playing it. It felt nice. It's like the roles really help you get to places, and that's what really makes it feel nice to play them. For example, at Dead Knight, because Dead Knight, sure, you can like grab one target, but if people start like kiting you like crazy, it's like you can just hope and run after them. And same with most other classes. But yeah, the rolls felt really nice. The survivability felt nice and natural to me, and that's what like the problem with me on Guardian Druid and Protection War. It doesn't feel natural to me, so that's why I'm not that good with it. With Vengeance Demon Hunter, Blood Dead Knight, Protection Paladin, and Brewmaster Monk, I feel really natural with playing. Really easy to pick up. Like, so it's really, those are really easy to learn, and let's say easy to master as well. They're not that hard. So yeah, for the person who wanted to see the monks in Battlegrounds, don't be disappointed because it's a really good choice. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. I almost forgot a little extra to put in a little extra. So this is like after the next time, but this is not the next time. So I saw this mob spawn next to me. I was sitting next to him the entire time. I was being an oblivious idiot. This is the merchant that spawns that sells the spider mount, the celestial calf, and the madman's luggage, and the prismatic bubble. And it's like just this plain old money dump. It's like for those people who have too much money. It's like I'm like around 1 million or something now, and I haven't really bothered making money on the live service. But that's why it's like I could buy the celestial calf, not that I want to, but for those people who really have the money lying around, the blood fan cocoon, so you can buy the spider mount to just show to the people like I have too much money in the game. But yeah, so this is, I don't know if this is the only place where he spawns. It's in the Wonder Works in Dalaran, and that's where he spawns right there. So for those who want to know where he is and didn't bother to look it up, here's a little extra for you. So now I'll really talk to you guys the next time.